Let's go ahead and check out what Spidey we're working with here. But before we do that, there is a note, right? This is a special one. It says, Miguel, congratulations or congrats on hitting 50K subs recently. And it looks like you're quickly gaining. So cool. You must feel proud. Hope you enjoy our new exclusive Spyderco Military 2. Best wishes. This is Lori from the Blade HQ team. So shout out to Blade HQ and Lori for the opportunity. Thank you so much. There is a new exclusive here from Blade HQ, a Military 2. Now, I have, I own and carried the Para 3, the PM2, right? I have them right here. You've seen them as comparison knives. And we'll do size comparison, of course, in a moment. But the Military 2, I think, should be a little bit longer. So we'll check that out here. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. Ooh, man. Right off the bat, we're talking about a chunk of a knife right there, for sure. We have a little Dear Spyderco customer, little handout right here from the Spyderco crew. Feel free to pause right there if you want to read through all the details. You absolutely can. And then we got the edge. It's a ghost sticker. Bam, we got some paperwork and a nice little cushiony foam there. But all right, Blade HQ exclusive. This one should be available, of course, as of the time of this video. And holy smokes, right off the bat, I'm getting Para 2, right? PM2 vibes, but obviously way larger. I'm going to put them side by side in a moment. But this is one of those for my, Miguel, where the big knives at, Miguel? We want the big knives. Show the big knives, not the tiny stuff, the big ones. I'm like, okay, fam, here it comes, right? Insert the meme here, the big one.
It came! It finally came! The big one.
Yeah, that's exactly what this one is. We got a good old compression lock, as you're used to and you know and love. We have, of course, the iconic opening hole there from Spyderco. And we have a very grippy G10. I do like this color a lot, right? Kind of like a green. Kind of like a dark green in a way, so that's looking hot right there. Let's go ahead and get it deployed here. If you're ready, I'm ready. Well, bam! Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a chunk of knife there. Holy macaroni. It's like you take the PM2 geometry, you stretch it out a little bit on like Photoshop or something. That's exactly what you're getting here with the Military 2. I want to say the Military, the original one, maybe had a different lock, and now the 2 has the good old compression lock. But of course, it is a much larger knife, without a doubt. We're looking at a flat grind there. CTS 204P steel. That's a new one for me. And I do love when they do sprint runs because they do the crazy steels. CTS 204P is definitely a new one I haven't experimented with before. I'll probably research a little bit, right? Put a little snippet on the screen here so you guys can see a little more. But of course, we got both Eric Glesser and Sal Glesser's design here on this one. In case, the aliens come to Earth at some point, they'll know that these were made in Golden, Colorado, USA Earth, which is always a good thing. And they come default with tip down carry clip, but you do have the hole so you could switch it right to a tip down carry, right? Your homie, that's the first thing I'm gonna do, right after this video, I'm gonna use my Driversaurus here from Concept EDC, and I'm gonna be switching the pocket clip here to be tip up carry. I mean, as far as the air goes, look at this, right? You gotta have big hands for this. My hands are like the size of a KFC spork.
Am I crazy? Or is your hand really small?
About the size of a KFC spork.
Look at this thing, look at that. That's a hammer grip, and I could accommodate another 2 fingers. I could almost bat with this thing, like dual wield it in a way. Check that out. Of course, you could grip anywhere here if you got big old bear paws. This is gonna be the knife for you. We can forward choke as well, right? That's where it's at. And you're dealing with quite the blade there. I'm gonna tell you something. That is sick. I mean, of course, the design is iconic from Spyderco. I remember falling in love with Spyderco and kind of thinking at first, I didn't like them at all. It was like, listen, why would anybody want to carry a knife that looks like a dead bird? And then you get your first Spyderco, and you're like, wait a second, there's something here. You get your second Spyderco, and you're like, okay, they're definitely cooking. Then you get your third, your fourth, your fifth, and then, yeah, it just never stops from there. So we have recessed liners on here that are nicely milled. And we have a big old lanyard tube back there for my lanyard people. They got you covered, and it feels pretty lightweight. I know probably they'll do a lightweight if they haven't already done a lightweight version in the future, but the compression lock is one of the strongest locking mechanisms out there, in case you didn't know. If you've been living under a rock, it's also finger safe, right? I'm using my index finger to pull at this tab right here. There are more comfortable methods these days with the button operated liner locks that many brands are using. Even Spyderco has a button-operated compression lock as well. But this is the OG right here, and it's got amazing action. No ball bearings. This is washers, by the way. And the action is just really, really good. This is the iconic Spidey flick on a Spyderco knife, right? It's just off the hole right there. Feels really, really solid. And you have at least 3 different deployment options: thumb deploy, Spidey flick, and using the compression lock itself. Now, you know we got to do this, so we just got to do it. Let's go ahead and put them side by side here. So there's your military 2. Here is the PM2. And I don't know why the PM2 looks like a pair of 3 next to the military 2, but here is the pair of 3. It's kind of looking like a little Delica right there, like one of them keychain ones that Spyderco does compared to this big old thing. I mean, you already know we got to do a mandatory, right, little measurement here from tip to tip here, overall length, over 9 inches. Holy smokes, over 9.5, looking like 9.6. That is crazy. We're looking at over 4 or around 4 inches, 4.1 or so on the blade. Cutting path is 3.75. So obviously check your local laws, make sure you can carry a knife of a specific length or a behemoth like this one. 5.5 inches on the handle. So yeah, it makes sense why it obviously translates into such a crazy knife. So you typically get steels like S45VN or S30V or something like that on your standard versions. This is an exclusive, so you're gonna get this specific color on this print run, the CTS 204P steel on that one, and it's got like a like a satin finish, but kind of like a horizontal rub in a way. Actually looks pretty similar to the finish on the S45VN here on the PM2. All right, check that out. But yeah, that's crazy. We got a bigger brother here to the military collection. This thing is absolutely wild, gotta tell you. Now, the one thing you notice is pretty much everything they probably kept the same. Like the thickness on the blade is going to be 0.14. On the military 2, it's probably going to be the same, 0.14 on the PM2, right? 0.14 on the pair 3. So that's all the same. And then thickness on the handle here is 0.44. Pair PM2, 0.45. I mean, that's a hair difference, about the same. And pair 3, 0.44. So obviously, as far as dimensions, thickness, and things like that, they are all going to be very similar. It's just the length, right? Obviously stretching the design, looking at the length there. Right, notice the compression tab here is about the same length on both the PM2 and the pair 3, but it's a little bit more stretched out, and I'm glad they did that, right? That's attention to detail. They could have just designed it the same and called it a day, but if it's a longer handle, and perhaps people with bigger hands are going to be using this knife, they probably have bigger fingers, right? I'm not a scientist, but that kind of makes sense. That math kind of adds up in my head. So I'm glad they made it with a longer. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.